of those hot New York days. Oh, not really hot. You just drink a glass of water, wait a minute, and it gushes out of your pores like Old Faithful in Yellowstone. May I come on in?
Are you Mr. Mike Hammer?
Well, if you want to be formal about it, honey, my full name is Mr. Michael Hammer. And you're Miss,
Dorothy Webb. I want to ask you how much you charge to catch a murderer.
Well, now, that all depends. I've got my $1 specials, 2 murders for the price of 1. And then, of course, they're always cheaper by the dozen.
I'm serious. I'm not fooling.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. It was a bad joke. Forgive me. Sit down. Now then, what's wrong?
Well, it's about my dad. Perhaps you read about him in the paper. He got killed at the securities building.
Oh, yeah. Spiderweb? It says here he fell while washing windows.
He was pushed, even though it looks like an accident. He was pushed deliberately. It was just plain murder.
All right, honey, now take it easy. Take it easy. Here.
Well, Dad was a steeplejack, and a good one. And when he was too old, he started washing windows. He said he always liked it up there. He worked on the High Line nearly 30 years. Do you think he'd forget to hook his safety belt like the police believe?
Well, honey, I wouldn't know. But what makes you think he was pushed?
Because he was after that crook Lonzy, and Lonzy knew it.
All right, now take it easy. Now, who's Lonzy?
Andrew Lonzy. He has an office, sells stocks and bonds. Well, he robbed Dad of $10,000.
Well, how did your father get to know this stockbroker? What's his name?
Lonzy.
Lonzy.
I don't know, really. Perhaps you should talk to Mr. Taylor. He was a good friend of Dad's. He might know.
What's his name?
Mr. Taylor.
Mr. Taylor. Mr. Taylor, known in his own neighborhood as Mellow Taylor, was an undertaker. You can understand why he was called Mellow. Dorothy insisted on paying me a day's fee straight out of a sugar bowl, and I headed straight for Mr. Taylor.
Yes, Mr. Spiderweb. We grew up together in this neighborhood. He was an old and dear friend of mine. I'm arranging for his services.
Who's paying for them?
Well, I am. You see, there was no money left for Dorothy.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm here.
Excuse me. A little softer, please. I'm getting ready for service.
Yes, I understand. Dorothy told me that a fast-talking character named Lonzy has $10,000 belonging to her father. Is that right? Do you know this, Mr. Lonzy?
Of course I know Lonzy. He grew up in this neighborhood, too. Went to college, got started in Wall Street. We all trusted him. And we all lost money to him, too.
I see. Well,
excuse me. Please, these flowers must not be here. There must be a passageway, huh?
Well, how come Dorothy's father got taken in if you all knew about him?
Oh, but we didn't know all about it then. There were rumors, there were stories. I put in money with Lonzy at the same time Spider did. He had that insurance money, didn't know what to do with it. I had some money to invest, too, and we talked it over, and on Mr. Lonzy's advice, we bought stock.
I see. But, well, boy, you couldn't have been that stupid, forgive me, if you'd already heard rumors.
Ah, but we were that stupid. You see, the stock Mr. Lonzy sold us was legitimate. It wasn't listed on the stock exchange. Well, that means that Mr. Lonzy could set any price he wanted to on that stock. Our mistake was in trusting Mr. Lonzy.
Yes, I see. Well, do you think the Spider went to Lonzy's office to get him?
He was angry. Very angry. But I told him to write it off to experience. I did. And I found out Mr. Lonzy had bad friends, too.
I see. So then you think that Lonzy might have killed Spider?
No. No, Lonzy was a crook, a thief, but I don't think a killer.
Dorothy thinks so. She thinks he killed her father.
My boy, when people have a sudden loss, they must blame something or someone. First her brother, then the insurance, now her father. The girl couldn't face it, so she blames Lonzy.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Oh, by the way, What time is Mr. Webb's funeral?
Oh, the end of the week. There's no hurry. It's in a sealed coffin.
Sealed? Why?
Mr. Webb fell 20 stories.
Taylor may have been right. There was a good chance that Lonzi wasn't a murderer, but he was a con artist. That was for sure. I don't like thieves of any kind. I'd like to speak to Mr. Lonzi.
Mr. Lonzi isn't in today. I told you Mr. Lonzi wasn't in.
Okay, I'll wait.
What did you want to see him about?
Well, I've got a friend who robbed 2 pennies off a blind man. Mr. Lonzi might like to invest them for him.
Hey, who do you think you are, wise guy? You heard what the lady said. The boss won't be in. Why don't you go on home?
Hey, Shadow, come here. Maybe you'd like to invest them for him, huh? Hey, that was fun. Now let's try a polka. Now look, Mr. Who is he?
Mr. Jutman.
Oh, well, who's Mr. Jutman?
Well, he's sort of an assistant.
An assistant to Lonzi? Boy, oh boy, oh boy, this joint really is jumping with banking talent, isn't it? When will Mr. Lonzi be back?
Look, I'm not going to answer any more questions. Who are you?
My card. I see you're Joan Barry.
I'm Mr. Lonzi's secretary.
Oh.
And I'll have him get in touch with you.
Okay. You know, you're a real good-looking doll now. But you'll be a lot older after a stretch up the river, say at Bedford Reformatory.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When I get Lonzi, I'll get you too, honey, before or after the fact as an accessory. Now, if you want to help out, be a little cooperative, why, it might help, huh? Call me. While waiting for Joan Barry to give me a lead to Lonzi, I did some checking on my own. Lonzi's number was listed. I'd stopped off at this building. Lonzi hadn't been in, but for a folding piece of lettuce, I found the doorman cooperative. He would call me as soon as Lonzi came in. But so far, no calls. I was beginning to wonder if this guy Lonzi was a ghost. Come in, Miss Barry.
How did you know who it was?
I got lucky.
You get lucky often?
Yeah, sometimes.
I've been thinking about what you were saying. About going to jail. I don't care for the idea.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't either.
The last time I saw Lonzi was the night before you came to the office. He left just as usual.
Have you heard from him since?
No.
You think he's still in town?
Yes, but no. He's hiding someplace.
Tell me, honey, how long you worked for Lonzi?
Ever since he started. 2 years.
He's a con man, a swindler, and a thief.
I know.
What else do you know?
That's the combination to the safe in Lonzi's private office. Contains all his records.
All right, so I got the combination. You got the key to Lonzi's private office?
He keeps it locked when he's out.
How am I supposed to get in? Seep through the cracks?
He has the key to the outer office door. I don't know how you're going to get into Lonzi's office. Unless you break the lock. That's all the help I can give you. I hope you remember it.
Honey, how could I forget it? So long. There was a lot she hadn't told me. Maybe she knew, maybe she didn't. Could be there was an alarm on the outer door and I'd be charged with breaking and entering. Could be there was an alarm on the private office, too. Or Jutman, the man mountain, could be parked with a Roscoe behind a desk waiting for me to break in. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. But I knew in a couple of hours I'd be giving it a try. The only way I could figure to get into Lonzy's private office was the hard way. Spider Webb's way. I wasn't happy. Just looking down 20 stories gave me a belly drop.
Police Department. I'm in an office in the security buildings. I just looked out the window and saw a man go by. What do you mean, what's so strange about that? I'm on the 20th floor.
Chambers of homicide got a make on Jutman fast enough. One of the strong-arm boys for hire. He had 2 raps against him for assaults. Lonzy was clean enough, no record. But a cross-check with the bunco squad showed a few pigeons had squawked, including Spider Webb. An investigation was underway, but it took time. There wasn't much evidence. I wasn't getting anywhere and was beginning to feel the squeeze. But by the time I got back to my office, my luck seemed to change.
Oh, the door was open. I had to see you.
What do you want now?
I read the papers this morning.
Great. How's the Orphan Annie doing these days?
Look, will you believe me if I tell you I didn't have anything to do with what happened?
Yeah, sure.
Look, I was trying to help. I gave you the combination.
So what, a bicycle lock in Canarsie?
Didn't it work?
Didn't it work, honey? That is the understatement of the century.
I guess it didn't. Look, I found that written down on a piece of paper 6 months ago.
Yeah, sure.
If Lonzy had it changed, I honestly didn't know about it.
What about Jutman? Why was he waiting there like a reverse welcome wagon?
Maybe he was waiting for Lonzy to call. I know Jutman wanted to talk to him, and he hadn't been able. That's why I'm here.
Oh? Why?
Lonzy called me. He wants to see you.
Why didn't he call me?
Well, I guess he was afraid the wire might be tapped or the call could be traced while he was talking. He wants to see you. And he'll make a deal to give himself up, but only in private.
Mm-hmm. And just where and when am I supposed to meet him?
Well, first I'm supposed to find out if you agree.
Oh.
Then he'll call me back, and I'll relay the information to you.
You know, honey, I can't think of one reason why I should trust you. But I'll take a chance. You call me here, I'll be waiting. So long.
2 hours went by and no call. Finally, at 4:30, I got some action.
I just heard from him. He wants to meet us at his apartment near Sutton Place in about an hour.
Yeah, why his apartment? The cops are looking for him. They'll grab him first time around.
He says he knows a way in through the terrace. He can get in all right. He wants to meet us there. He'll leave a key for me at a store near the corner. I'll go up first and wait for you. Oh, and when you get there, don't knock or ring the bell. Just walk in.
Okay, honey. But one word of advice, Joni. You better be there. Yeah, and you know who better be there, too. See, I want to see him with my own 2 shiny eyes. You get that? I'm all through playing follow the leader. Bye.
I got there about 5:30. The doorman said Mr. Lonzi hadn't been around. I wasn't surprised, not if he went in the back or the terrace. From the look of the building, Lonzi paid enough dough and rent each month to feed a pack of tigers with T-bone steaks for a lifetime. The door was open, just as Joan had said. I didn't know what to expect. Another trap rigged by Joan and Lonzi, maybe? Lonzi's stuff was there, all right. A woman's, too. That brought up an interesting point. Lonzi wasn't married, but then who? It didn't take a birdie with a yellow bill to tell me it was probably Joan Barry. Lonzi had a bank balance of $300. I noticed that on the first of each month, he regularly deposited $650, no more, no less. I'd been had. Lonzi and or Joan Barry weren't going to show up. On my way out, another closet caught my eye. It was Joan Barry. She was dead. Someone had placed 2 hands around her neck and squeezed hard. I tried to find out the real connection between Joan and Lonzi from the guy who might know, Mello Taylor. But according to Taylor, Lonzi couldn't have killed Joan for the simple reason that he'd probably skipped town, sunning himself somewhere in Mexico or South America. He had a point. I decided it was time for me to see my client.
But Mike Lonzi just couldn't disappear into thin air.
Yeah, well, maybe he couldn't, but he's given a pretty good imitation of it. And ever since Joan Barry's murder, we've had a general out on him. Not only here in New York, but all over the country.
That might take years to find him. They might never catch him.
Yeah, I know. Maybe what Mr. Taylor said is right. Maybe he's living it up down in Mexico. Hey, look, if we're going to have dinner, you better get dressed, huh? Come on. Honey, how long have you known Mr. Taylor?
Well, ever since I was a little girl. He was a good friend of Dad's. Good friend of everyone in the neighborhood. He's helping me with Dad's expenses. Mr. Taylor's done that with other people in the neighborhood, too.
Mm-hmm. Tell me, have you ever known this Lonzi character personally?
Lonzi?
Uh-huh.
No. I've seen him on the street a few times.
Well, I went through his apartment. I found no furniture, but high rents. Expensive clothes, but no bank balance, and regular small deposits.
I don't understand.
Well, the whole setup, Lonzi included, is a phony. Here, let me help you with that.
I never seem to get one of these new bottles open.
That might be a good idea if you broke the seal. Seal. Sure, it's still sealed.
Mike!
Mr. Taylor!
Yes, Mr. Hammer. You're early. The service doesn't start for another 2 hours.
Yeah, I know. That's why I came here now. See, I've
I got something on my mind, and I thought you might be able to help me out with it.
Anything I can do, Mr. Hammer, I will do.
Good. I want you to open Mr. Webb's casket for me.
What?
That's right, you heard me.
But it's sealed.
Yeah, I know it's sealed. I want you to unseal it. I want to look at Mr. Webb's face with my own two eyes.
But, Mr. Hammer, there's nothing left of Mr. Webb. That's why it's sealed.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe what's left of Mr. Webb isn't in there at all. Maybe what's left of Mr. Lonzi is in there instead.
You can't be serious.
Now, look, either open this casket or I'll go bring back the cops and we'll open it for you.
But this is ridiculous.
Huh?
Mr. Hammer, I don't understand.
You don't understand, huh? Well, then I'll tell you. Lonzi simply worked for you in that bucket shop that you owned down in the securities building. You paid him a small salary to front for you and to take the raps. He needed a good address uptown, yeah. But you didn't even pay him enough dough to buy furniture for the joint. In the meantime, good-hearted, big-hearted Mr. Taylor here was shilling with his friends and neighbors. Friends like Spider Webb.
Mr. Hammer, you don't know what you're saying.
Poor Spider Webb, when he went down to Lonzi's office, he saw you there and realized that you really ran the joint. So you had to push him out a window. But it's too bad that Lonzi saw you do it.
Lonzi saw me do it. What are you talking about?
Lonzi saw you do it. Immediately. He no longer worked for you. You worked for him. He was going to blackmail you the rest of your life. And that's why Lonzi's in that casket now. You would have buried him in place of Spider Webb.
No, Mr. Hammer, you're wrong.
Poor Joan Barry was Lonzi's girlfriend. You know, for a while you had her convinced that Lonzi had taken it on the lam, but when she wised up, you had to get rid of her, too. And you made it look like Lonzi had done it. Now open that casket.
No.
Open that casket.
Mr. Hammer, I will not open the casket, and neither are you. Don't be foolish enough to think that I won't shoot. Now, please, into the back room. Please. Mr. Hammer, you were right about Lonzi being in that casket. But don't worry. You will be in one just as nice.
Well, you got a pretty nice selection here. Mind if I pick up my own? I don't trust your taste, Taylor.
All right, Mr. Hammer, move.
In a very short time, you're going to have a chance to try out your own merchandise. Now get moving.
Mr. Hammer, please.
Move.